Hello, Champion Patriots. John Di Lemme here, the founder of Conservative Business Journal and the host of the CBJ Rollers Podcast Show, one of the most feared voices out there today because we are the real news versus the fake news. And you see the title of today's podcast is Gay, Gay, Gay. You can't make this gay stuff up. Let me just reaffirm the title of today's show, and I appreciate all of you guys sharing, subscribing, following. This is going to be an epic show. I'm solo tonight. Many of you know I interview many champions on our podcast show for many years, but tonight this show is a solo show. I'm going to be reporting from an article that we published today in the Conservative Business Journal. And it's, once again, the title of the show is Gay, Gay, Gay. You can't make this gay stuff up. It's even like gay is like a light word now with all the transgender crazy stuff going on. So we published an article today titled Mayor Eric Adams Tries to Lure, L-U-R-E, keyword lure Floridians. This is classic. Lure Floridians to New York with gay-friendly billboards. Wow. That takes just the title of the article itself deserves a second read. Mayor Eric Adams, who I said from the beginning is going to be as worse or worse than De Blasio, because he uses the black card and believes he's going to serve all the black people and brown people, as they label him in New York, as they say, and I believe he's De Blasio 2.0. Mayor Eric Adams tries to lure Floridians to New York with gay-friendly billboards. Wow. Now, the word lure means fake bait. It's like when you go fishing and you have a lure. It's not the real bait. They're trying to catch something with something fake. So lure, L-U-R-E, is fake. So this is a fake maneuver, a fake strategy by Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City. And as a New Yorker, that's why tonight I'm delivering this show and broadcasting this show in my Faith Stands and Fear Runs long sleeve shirt. Remember, this is our entire Faith Stands, Fear Run line is available at conservativemarketplace.com, conservativemarketplace.com. That's our store. And those of you that visit conservativebusinessjournal.com, you'll see the store icon on it. And those of you watching this on the Cloud Hub or Rumble replay, in the description below, you'll see direct links to our conservativemarketplace.com, which was birthed out of us being canceled, demonetized in every platform. And the reason being we are one of the most feared conservative voices is because we will unpack the truth of this topic. Allure means fake. This is another play by a radical communist state of New York. As someone who born and raised in New York, my accent proves it. I'm very direct. New York is in a war zone right now. So I'm going to read the article. And I want you guys to really share this because this is not being reported anywhere. It's being reported lightly other places, but we're going to unpack it tonight. We got a picture of the actual billboard that they are putting out here in Florida. Gay, gay, gay. You can't make this gay stuff up. I'm actually on April 5th, 2022 on my Conservative Business Journal podcast. Many of you listening to this on the podcast app, which you know is available in Google Play Store, Apple Store, on the Conservative Business Journal. Who would ever thought I would be doing a show about gay billboards? That makes a lot of sense, right? Here we go. So we published this April 5th at 10:07 p.m. in Trending News on Conservative Business Journal. It says, Mayor Eric Adams tries to lure Floridians to New York with gay-friendly billboards. Democrats continue to focus their political energy on Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' parental rights in education bill, which they have named the Don't Say Gay bill. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has now used the issue to entice Florida leftists to immigrate to crime-ridden Big Apple, where you can say whatever you want. Americans have been steadily fleeing from New York City due to the inept leadership of de Blasio and now Eric Adams, which I believe is de Blasio 2.0, to spur Floridians to make the move. Who in their right mind is going to move from Florida to New York? Right now there's no inventory for real estate. Many of you know we're about to be listing our home, and anyone interested in real estate in Florida, anyone interested in potentially our gorgeous home, you guys have seen the video, let us know. You can call or text us anytime, 847-3467. It's the hottest real estate market in Florida's history. There's no inventory because everyone's moving here because it's free. So someone's going to move from Florida to New York so you can say gay, even though that's not what the bill is. To summarize what the bill is, the bill basically says that from kindergarten to third grade, a teacher cannot instruct, influence, indoctrinate, or start to basically train and teach young kids about sexual identity, transgender, gay, homosexual, this freak show stuff. It's demonic. A kindergarten teacher, someone who's in kindergarten should be playing with crayons and drawing pictures. Not talking about sex, gay, homosexual, transgender pronouns. Are you out of your freaking mind? You're out of your freaking mind. That's why it takes faith to stand. All you Christians that cower down and play games, it's time for the Davids, and it's time for the Davids to take Goliath out. So it didn't say you can't say gay. They're just using that as a ploy against DeSantis. But educated people obviously will make that decision that it's wrong. And in case you've not seen the billboards, which are going to go up, here's the billboards which are going to go up. This is, you can't make up this nonsense. Can't make it up. I even stammer as I get ready to show this. This is so ridiculous. This is the billboards going up. Gay, 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 gay. Come to the city where you can say whatever you want. New York City, with all the gay colors, loves you. But meanwhile, you can get raped and pushed in the subway and killed. There's no law and order. The city's destroyed financially. But people are going to leave. You know what? I'm going to leave Florida to go to New York so I can say gay. Makes tons of sense. That's why I'm delivering the show, because it talks about faith stands and fear runs. You guys, you better start walking in your calling. You better stand by faith and stop this nonsense. It's nonsense. Don't say gay bill, Eric Adams. Wake up. Do your research there. Do your research, Adams. Say whatever you want. You have the city is destroyed financially. And you guys are going to hear a story in the report, we article, where someone got fired 1 hour after calling Eric Adams out about keeping a mask on toddlers. But you can talk, in his eyes, you can talk to Tyler about transgender, but keep a mask on them. Nut job. Freak show. Americans have been steadily fleeing from New York City due to the inept leadership of de Blasio and now Eric Adams. To spur Floridians to make the move, Adams has installed 5 billboards across Florida's biggest cities. The New York City Mayor's Office Twitter account announced the billboards in a following tweet. Breaking: at New York City Mayor announces a new digital billboard campaign in 5 Florida markets denouncing the hateful #Don'tSayGay law and inviting Floridians to move to New York. This is not an April Fool's joke. It went on April 5th. You think it's an April Fool's joke. And it says, Mayor Eric Adams says, we have a message for Floridians LGBTQ plus community. That means lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, queer, and plus whatever else you want to be. Lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, queer, plus community. See, just a mask and just gay started out. It's just no big deal, just gay. Just a mask, no big deal. Just a mask. Now the people getting destroyed with the CDC requirements and getting killed in the horrific vaccinations and the boosters and all that crap. It started with just a mask. 15 days to flatten the curve. It started with just gay. That's no big deal. It did just gay. Well, now you got transgenders. You got guys that couldn't win a swim race with was replacing 400 to 500 as a man. Makes a decision. I identify as a girl. An NCAA Division I champion is a swimmer. Complete joke. It's a joke. It's a man. That's a man swimming. It's just a man. It's just a man. Like Pastor Greg Locke says, look at the feet. The feet say it all. Feet tell all. You listen to Pastor Greg Locke's message from this past Sunday. Tremendous message of the Global Vision Bible Church. And Pastor Greg Locke will be one of our keynote speakers back once again at our We the People Fight Back event. August 19th, August 20th, by invite only. This isn't a whack job event. It's serious. Anyone interested in attending my events, you guys can always call or text 561-847-3467 or email us at team@conservativebusinessjournal.com. and inquire about our event in Naples, Florida. And Pastor Greg Locke will be there. Great message he delivered over the weekend. It says right here, while this billboard campaign may attract a few leftists to move to New York City, it will only serve to make Florida a stronger Republican stronghold. Following the announcement of in passing the Parental Rights and Education Bill, Ron DeSantis has executed one of the most ingenious political traps seen in recent memory. And once again, I want you guys to grab a hold of this article. It's titled, Mayor Eric Adams Tries to Lure Floridians to New York with Gay-Friendly Billboards. This article is available in the Conservative Business Journal, on the Conservative Business Journal homepage. It's on the trending news. Also, those who subscribe to my email database, you guys will receive this by email. Make sure you are in our email database. And I'll also be posting this on a Telegram profile. And for those of you in our Telegram profile, and make sure you guys do follow me on CloudHub. It's already on our CloudHub news forum. And also on Rumble, obviously, the video, you guys can follow me on all those channels. You can follow me on all those platforms at CBJ Real News. Because we're one of the most censored, banned voices out there. Why? Because we're not bought out by wannabe conservatives. And we never put anybody in a platform or stage to sell tickets, all that crap. That's all greed. And that's all greed from people. It's all manipulation factors. It's all Bernie Madoff character traits. We've been in this game for years, and this is the game we're in. Conservative Business Journal, we're conserving American values. That's why our report, as you know, that I give out, the 7 reasons why, the breaking news report about the 17 reasons conservative values, rights, and freedoms, why we founded the Conservative Business Journal, and a fight daily for the future of America. Right here. Education for all children free from radical left indoctrination, such as the 1619 Project. Wow. Interesting, right? Wow. And I say this because you look at the word conserve. A conservative is a person that stands firm on traditional values and refuses to compromise on those values for anyone or anything. Remember, just gay is like just a mask. It's just the beginning. I'll say it again. Just gay is like just a mask. Well, it's just a mask. No big deal. Just a mask. 15 days to flatten the curve. Look where we're at. Vax mandates, boosters, people dropping dead from the vax. The vax is a bioweapon. It is brutal. We've done a zillion shows on it. It's a weapon. Don't go anywhere near it. God will give you a job. Don't take the jab. Don't get coerced into just taking. It's not just a jab. It's not just a little. It is a weapon to kill you. It all started with just a mask. Well, just gay, no big deal. Just gay. It's all right. They're gay. It's their thing. They're gay. Now we got transgenders swimming in the pool, freak show looking, couldn't win a race if his life depended on it. And now we're supposed to be champion. And people go, oh, Disney, pedophiles, transgenders, 50% of the characters that Disney wants to make us transgender. Wake up. This is where it all starts. It all starts with just a little, but you've got to take a stand by faith. Faith stands and fear runs. Stop just a mask. Just gay leads to this. It leads to this. This is when a little bit of compliance is a seed of destruction. A seed of compliance destroys traditional conservative values. We founded the Conservative Business Journal on conservative values. Family-friendly, God, family of this country. Family-friendly values. You have to stand by faith. Faith stands and fear runs. 5 words says it all. And you take a look at our logo here. You see where the E is kind of turned a little bit, because what you do is you start screwing with fear a little bit, because guess what? You ain't moving. I ain't budging on this. This is something many of you have heard me speak over the years. I've been going off about the transgender movement when I said, we have 3 nieces in Tennessee. One's very good in athletics. And I said, if I ever seen overweight, ugly guy wearing an old wig, looking like a freak show, walking into the bathroom with my niece, he ain't coming out alive. That's a transgender demon. That is just a fact. Some of you don't like that. Guess what? Maybe because I'm stirring something up in you. Maybe you're getting called out on a weakness. Just a mask, just gay. That's where it starts. Now we got billboards in Florida with gay all over it, because that's not what the bill is not don't say gay. Then once again, they manipulate. That's witchcraft. That's demonic. They manipulate your words. Communism manipulates your words and controls you. It's a false narrative. So don't say gay is completely wrong. Now they got gay billboards. You can't make this stuff up. Stand by faith. Wow. Continue reading. The Parental Rights and Education Bill is not controversial by any means. The bill simply limits public school teachers from including lessons in gender and sexuality in formal curriculum for kindergarten through third grade, which just makes sense. Does it make any sense to talk about sexuality to a first grader? Unless you're a freak show, does it make any sense to talk to a first grader? People think that this message should unify people. If anybody thinks it's okay to talk to a kindergarten, first grader, second grader, third grader about sex, pornography, masturbation, gay sex, transgender, you're out of your mind. You're a nut job. John, that's not nice. I'm an independent voice. That's why they're afraid of me. And I appreciate all of you sharing and liking and commenting. This is so important. This isn't a game. This isn't a game. That's why we are one of the most feared voices out there. It's just gay is just a mask. It's just a mask. Just gay. It's where it starts. It's a seed. Now you got the mayor in New York putting up gay billboards. Does that make any sense? That makes no sense. Continue reading. Once again, this article is available in Conservative Business Journal. That's why we do what we do. As seen in Eric Adams' billboard, Democrats have intentionally misinterpreted DeSantis's bill and claimed that it prohibits teachers and children from saying the word gay, which is untrue. Guys, this article is a must read. This is why we do it. This is what we do with the Conservative Business Journal. Literally, if you don't have this article in your hand, give us a call, give us a text, 561-847-3467. And just put Eric Adams article, and we'll send this article to you. Send it to 5 or 10 people. See, you become the media. See, to me, you are mainstream media because you take this article and share it to 5 or 10 people, and that's the circle of influence you have. You start to influence a circle of people around you, because when you read this and unpack this, and when I move into the next topic of this article, nobody knows this. Nobody's reporting on this. Let me tell you why. We're demonetized on Google. We'll have probably 10 to 15,000 shares of this article easily. I believe this one may go viral and get 50,000 shares. We'll never earn a dime on that. There's no monetization from Google on that. Google is afraid of this, so they demonetize us. YouTube, we're banned on YouTube. Demonetization. That's why I appreciate our supporters and sponsors and what we do. And I appreciate you supporting conservativemarketplace.com. That's our store. I'll go through that when I conclude. I get so wound up in this because who would have thought I'd even be having to even publish this and then teach from this? It's crazy. And all you weak Christians that are not talking, if you're a Christian and you're not talking about this, you are part of the enemy. If you're studying, I'm doing a Bible study, I'm doing devotional on how to feel great about yourself. Wake up. Meanwhile, I got kids, you got people saying you can't say gay to a teenager, gay to a kindergarten kid. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And right here, this is where it gets real interesting. So I want to keep the show to 30 minutes. This is what I want you to listen to, share, take the article, study it, send it around. And this is so get the real news out. I get very passionate about this because they're after the kids. It's demonic. Transgender and gay is demonic. 2 men having sex, their gay sex is demonic. Well, it's just gay. It's just a mask. That's the beginning. So we have to obviously stand strong and let our faith walk infiltrate their spirit, because it's just spiritual warfare. It's a great friend of mine, Pastor Greg Locke, amazing message on deliverance of demons, and a major demon is transgender and homosexuality. He told a great story this past Sunday at his service about someone that came to his church and got delivered and went out and was in that transition, confusion of spirit, and obviously got rebirthed to his identity as a guy, and went out, wore guys' clothes, and got back his masculinity, his manhood. You see, the devil just wants to destroy the family. So you destroy the family, there's two genders. I mean, you can't even believe that there's this consistent conversation about this. And what it is most conservatives will never teach this strong because they're worried about being demonetized, which means they're worried about money, which means their voice is controlled by money, which means they're part of the communist cabal. That's my interpretation as someone who's in the media, someone who's been canceled. But we're not canceled from, obviously, we're live right now. We're on Cloud Hub. We're on Rumble. Obviously, my email list is enormous, grown by every day. Our podcast app, the audio version of this goes everywhere. So make sure you do have on your smartphone our podcast app. And you guys know how to do that. Go to Google Play, go to Apple Store, type in our podcast. Title of our podcast is Conservative Business Journal. It's a top 0.01%. Top 0.01% of 2.7 million podcasts in the conservative political arena, and we're in the top 0.01%. So we appreciate that. Now, here we go. Turning a major bend here on the road, as we say. As seen in Eric Adams' billboard, Democrats have intentionally misinterpreted DeSantis' bill and claimed that it prohibits teachers and children from saying the word gay, which is untrue. Eric Adams' billboard may claim that citizens of New York City can say whatever they want, but this is far from the truth. You may be able to say gay as many times as you want, but those that speak out against the medical tyranny of masking and vaccine mandates risk losing their jobs. I want to reaffirm that, and I want to say that again because this is so huge. This is why this is such an important part of this article we published. It says, you may be able to say gay as many times as you want, but those that speak out against the medical tyranny of masking and vaccine mandates risk losing their jobs. On Monday, Danielle Jampel, I want to respectfully say Daniela's last name, so I'll call it Daniela, and it's Danielle Jampel, a brave New York City mom, asked Eric Adams during a City Hall press conference why he continues to enforce a mask mandate on toddlers. Danielle asked Adams the following. This is very important. This is real news. No one's reporting this. This is real news. Our writers, our contributors, some of the best in the conservative movement, because they're not feared about not crossing that line, because we're already demonetized in Google, banned on TikTok, banned in Eventbrite, banned on LinkedIn, banned on YouTube, obviously. Interesting, right? Wow. The following. 3 weeks ago. Excuse me. Yes, 3 weeks ago, you told parents to trust you that you would unmask our toddlers. That has not happened. Not only did you renege on your promise, you had your lawyers race to court on Friday night arguing that there would be irreparable harm if children under 5 are allowed to take off their masks today, along with their older siblings in school. When will you unmask our toddlers? This is what she asked him. So I have to, at a press conference, I have to reread this, and you're going to see the result of her calling out the truth to her communist, authoritarian, tyrannical tyranny leader of New York City, de Blasio 2.0, Eric Adams. 3 weeks ago, Danielle asked this to Eric Adams. 3 weeks ago, you told parents to trust you that you would unmask our toddlers. That has not happened. Not only did you renege on your promise, you had your lawyers race to court on Friday night arguing that there would be irreparable harm if children under 5 are allowed to take off their masks today, along with their older siblings in school. When will you unmask our toddlers? I mean, right now, this toddlers masked in school, and then he also wants to be able to teach toddlers about transgender. He's a sick man. That's why it's a fate stands and fear on time in our lives. You know, most of the time I deliver these shows in my world famous patriotic tie, and it's quote unquote my uniform. But I decided tonight to deliver this show because I think it's so important that we have to stand by faith. And right here, Danielle was fired from her job. I'll repeat that. It's not an error in the writing. She was fired from her job as at the city law department just 1 hour after asking Adams this reasonable question. This is not at all surprising. New York City public school teachers are encouraged to teach kindergartners about homosexuality and transgenderism. You can't make this up. Keep a mask on a kid, teach him about homosexuality and transgenderism. Kids in kindergarten about transgenderism. and homosexuality. Also at our event coming up, the We the People Fight Back event, August 19th, August 20th, we have Rebecca Friedrichs, back by popular demand, wrote the book titled Standing Up to Goliath, 28-year school teacher that sued the school unions in California. One of the greatest warriors in America for school unions. President Trump had her speak at the Republican National Convention for him about school unions, about Biden, about Kamala Harris, about the track record, about everything that was going to go on. And everything she said in that 3.5-minute speech has come true. And Rebecca Friedrichs is literally the nation's leading expert on education and school unions about this topic. And she'll be live with us, back by popular demand, August 19th. And August 20th at a We the People Fight Back event in Naples, Florida. It's going to be tremendous. However, Adams' leftist administration will not tolerate workers at the city law department who question authoritarian COVID policies that damage children. I have to reread that paragraph just so you understand this. Some of you are not getting this. Some of you you're not understanding the depth of this. This is a must-read, a must-share article, and a must-share podcast episode. Because this is remember, most people on YouTube that are on YouTube as conservatives, they won't go this deep because they're afraid of being canceled. I'm banned for life on YouTube, LinkedIn, and TikTok, and Google Ads. Because I have faith. I have faith that this isn't a game. This isn't a game. I mean, who would have thought that I'd be doing a title, gay, 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 you can't make this stuff up. All right, let me read the entire paragraph. It's the second to last paragraph of the article without me giving any of my personal commentary on it. As a conservative political commentator, I tend to comment as I read and unpack. And this is we just published this article tonight on the Conservative Business Journal. Danielle was fired from her job at the city law department just 1 hour after asking Adams this reasonable question. This is not at all surprising. New York City public school teachers are encouraged to teach kindergartners about homosexuality and transgenderism. However, Adams' leftist administration will not tolerate workers at the city law department who question authoritarian COVID policies that damage children. Any Floridian that seriously believes that it's okay to teach young children about sex of any kind or changing their biological gender should just go ahead and join Mayor Adams in New York. And I want to give a huge shout out and go for it. If you drive in there, I'll give you $150 towards your gas. Get the hell out of Florida and go back to New York to say gay. If you believe that it's okay. I want to reread the last paragraph. As the founder of Conservative Business Journal, the editor-in-chief, this is on my publication, online and offline, obviously, print it off, share it. I want to read the last paragraph. Any Floridian that seriously believes it's okay to teach young children about sex of any kind or changing their biological gender should just go ahead and join Mayor Adams in New York. Go right ahead. Join the freak shows. If you're a freak, get out. If you're a freak in Florida, get out. Open up some inventory. Open up some pieces of real estate here in Florida. Get out. Get out. Let greatness in. Because if you're going to leave and go to Florida because of this billboard, remember, these are the billboards. Come to the city where you can say whatever you want. New York City loves gay, 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 gay. And that's not even what the bill is about. But that's manipulation. And that's how they intimidate. They intimidate with manipulation from the media. But you guys are the mainstream media. I mean, you guys are the ones that actually can make a difference. This, to me, is one of the most important messages. Now, I've interviewed some of the greatest champions in the conservative movement over the years. I believe this is one of the most important shows. I believe it's one of the most important articles we publish that you want to share. Because if you don't educate your family, friends, or anyone about this, then you're part of it. If you've heard this and you have an opportunity and you can share this and you don't get the real news out, are you standing by faith? You're standing by faith. And that's why, as you know, everyone loves our red, white, and blue faith stands in fear on wristbands because you wrap your wristband in faith. So let me just recap this. I wanted to keep this in 30 minutes. I wanted it to be a very high energy, power-packed show, solo show with just me, obviously on it. And I unpacked the article titled Mayor Eric Adams Tries to Lure Floridians to New York with Gay-Friendly Billboards. We posted this article published on the Conservative Business Journal. It was April 5th, 2022 at 10:07 p.m. in Trending News. Now, the word lure is fake. Like Bernie Madoff lured people, investors in. He lured investors in. And any American Greed story uses fake. They L-U-R-E. It's fake bait. They lure people in to take advantage of them, rip them off, to steal, to lie, to kill you, to destroy you. That's what this is. Make sure you are sharing this. And I want to thank all of you. And it's been a while since I showed our Conservative Marketplace commercial, because most of the time I'm interviewing people and I'm totally in the zone, and I don't really go through our sponsorship commercial. But right now I want to show you how we were able to, in the last year and a half, rebuild everything. We're about to make an announcement to have a local studio that will fit 100 people for studio audience. We'll have a showroom with all our Conservative Marketplace products and services live in the studio. It's going to be game-changing for the conservative movement. We're making a lot of decisions. That's why our event is now August. It was going to be June originally, but now it's August 19th, August 20th. Get your reservations in. Those who had a ticket, activate your ticket. Call or text us, email us. So what I want to do right now, I want to show you our commercial for conservativemarketplace.com. Make sure you do visit it. Conservativemarketplace.com. Take a look. We have 150 plus products. We offer a vax-free, mask-free shopping experience. 5% of proceeds goes to the Heartbeat of Miami. This is what can happen when you stand by faith. God literally tested us. That's why people go, I'm just going to get the jab to keep my job. Well, if I just got the jab to stop talking about illegal aliens, I had a great show with our great friend Sabine last night. If I didn't talk about illegal aliens or abortion or election fraud, election corruption or communism, you can stay on YouTube. What am I going to talk about? So God gave me the vision. And because of this, so many people are winning. Conservativemarketplace.com. So real quick, here's our commercial. And then I'll wrap it up. And guys, once again, even as I watch that commercial, I appreciate you, because we are making capitalism great again. Make sure to take a look, shop around, share the Conservative Marketplace. Take a look at our phenomenal health supplement section. We don't pump out junk. We only market and products and services we believe in. We use most of the supplements on the health supplement line. Take a look at all of our books, our Faith Stands Fear on full swagwear line, our Let's Go Brandon line, our Conservative Business Journal line, our We the People line, our hats, our jewelry, our accessories, our artwork, our men's accessories. It's phenomenal. Once again, we're making capitalism great again. Conservative Marketplace. This is a tremendous movement. It's a movement based upon, we got shut down for sharing a real news. So we chose to stand up. So I challenge all of you. I appreciate all of you. This, I believe, is one of the most important shows I've done. Who would have ever thought that I'd be doing a show about this with gay billboards going up? So make sure you share this episode, and I dare you to share it. Don't be afraid to share it. Stand by faith. Share it. Get it out there. So, guys, this is John Di Lemme. I appreciate you guys. Whatever we could do for you, we pride ourselves. We stand on extreme communication, extreme customer service. We love each and every one of you, and a trustworthy relationship, an irrevocable, unbreakable bond. We've been in this game for years, and this is what we do. You can call or text us anytime at 561-847-3467 or email team, T-E-A-M, team at conservativebusinessjournal.com. For those of you watching the video, make sure you take a look at the the red ticket going across the bottom. It shows you where you can find me on Rumble, Telegram, Cloud Hub. Channel is CBJ Real News. You see it there, and you see it there on top of the screen. That's our channel, CBJ Real News. So make sure you follow, share, subscribe, and make sure you're getting our emails every day. Visit conservativebusinessjournal.com and submit your best email, and then take a look when you go to conservativebusinessjournal.com. Take a look at podcast, and you go there. You'll see Get the App Now. Click on there on your smartphone. You get the podcast app, and we are a movement. We are creating a movement here in America. So, guys, good night. God bless you. We appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and that's why we do what we do. This is why we do what we do. This is a gay. You can't make this stuff up. Good night. God bless you. And I'll see you at a We the People Fight Back event, August 19th, August 20th. All of our events sell out. You know that. 5-star Spirit of Excellence. Phenomenal event. Amazing handpicked speakers. Inquire about that. Good night. God bless. Love you guys.